What's going on, you guys? Sorry for the delay. Salute to everybody in the building. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hit that like button as you come on in. We got to talk some boxing. Of course, we going to talk about David Benavidez. Excuse me, Canelo Alvarez, right? Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Did he quit in the fight? Some people are saying that he quit in the fight against David the Mexican Monster Benavidez. We're going to talk about Subriel Matias, right? We're going to talk about Subriel because a lot of people have been talking about Subriel. I think he might be one of the more fearsome fighters at 140 pounds that nobody's talking about, right? And, of course, amongst other things in boxing. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. David Benavidez, man. He's the man out here. He said Andre dad stopped the fight. In that case, Andre quit. Sean Porter quit as well. Whoever said this is crazy because Andre was close to possibly losing his life. Hey, a lot of people were saying he quit, bro. I'm gonna pull up and see if I can pull up the videos and some of the tweets and stuff like that. People were saying that he quit and no mas and all this other stuff. I don't really agree with that because damn, excuse me. He looked like he was wore out. Boo Boo Andre was wore the fuck out. Let's see.
I said I want to be humble in victory too. I don't think I've done enough to make it in the pound for pound list, but I will definitely get there. But I think what this victory shows, I mean, a lot of people said he's gonna be too much, do this, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? I know how to go in there, and I know how to get the victory. I know how to find the victory. You know what I mean? And I think that's it lets people know I'm very dangerous. It's not just one style I fight in. There's multiple styles I fight in.
What I've learned about David Benavidez is that he has a really good fight IQ.
And I could break fighters down. I could break boxers down. I could break power punchers down. It don't matter to me. And I think with this victory, I'm really getting very comfortable in there. I'm getting very comfortable with the crowd, very comfortable with everything. And I'm just going in there having a good time because at the end of the day, this is what we love to do. So when you got a fighter like me going in there enjoying every minute and every second of that ring, you're just going to get a dangerous, dangerous fighter. And this is what I love to do, and I'm going to continue doing it.
Yep. Yeah, David impressed me too, GK. Salute to you, bro. Yes, he's very impressive, man. What's up, Damone Daines? I see you in the building. We go. I'm gonna try to find a clip, man. A lot of people said Boo Boo Andre quitting the fight. That didn't cross my mind at all. Right? Him quitting. I saw what he was doing in the fight. I saw how the fight was playing out. He was trying, right? He was giving it his best effort. But it was just really, he looked like he was tired. It looked like it was mixed with a little bit of fatigue and just everything else. Like he looked like he got tired. What's up, Mr. Sharp? David Benavidez is still young too, man. 9-year age difference. Young guy. Always gonna have them fast hands. Just really, really good fighting instincts. And really good pressure. Some of the best pressure I've seen in boxing. Boo Andre couldn't do nothing. And when he knew he threw the sweeping right hands, the sweeping, chopping right hand he threw, you'll see it coming. Boo Boo had his hand up. It still was able to kind of just go through his guard. And I think that's kind of what really rattled Boo Boo. When he felt the power, even when he was blocking those shots, it probably even drained him even more. What's up, Dario Smith? You said you don't think he quit, but felt once the ref showed me something. Yeah, I'm about to find these clips, man. I'm kind of behind this morning. Hold up. Wait, here you go. Last night we went to the end of a hype job known as I hate these people, bro. He says last night we witnessed the end of a hype job known as Demetrius Andrade when Benavidez retired him after round 6. Remember all the racists claiming Canelo and GG are avoiding true black American warrior and injury. This is what these people are doing. Wait.
Double. Guys, I'm not going to watch that again, all right? Double. Guys, I'm not going to watch that again, all right?
What do you say? I can't.
Guys, I'm not going to watch that again, all right? Double.
But yeah, you guys, this is what people are saying. Honestly, a lot of the racist fans, this is what they doing. Boo Boo Andrade showed the fighting spirit of a warrior, being a guy that came up from 154 pounds, being a guy that stepped into the ring against a guy that many guys at that weight class didn't want to fight. Right? Not even Canelo Alvarez. But Boo Boo Andrade stepped up, got up in there with the Mexican monster, gave it his best effort, right? We saw it. And he didn't make it past the 6th round. And honestly, looking at him right here, it looked like this was damn near the 11th, 12th round, right? Like if you just came in late watching the fight and didn't know what was going on for real, you would have thought this was late in the fight. Nah, this was only the 6th round. Look how wore out he is. He was wore the fuck out, bro. Y'all hit that like button for your boy Bushido, man. You said you don't think Morrell beats him? You said Boo Boo is soft? Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. It's not really about who he fought. Who has Benavidez fought? You know what I'm saying? To have us think he could beat Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? We saw really it was just the size difference, man. Really, that's really what I could take it from it was that Benavidez punches had a much more significant effect on Andrade versus Andrade's punches having an effect on him. Boo Boo Andrade foot speed wasn't fast enough to really deal with David Benavidez. David Benavidez' ability to cut off the ring and just pretty much just be all over you was mentally draining, physically exhausting, and Boo Boo Andrade just succumbed to the pressure of the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. But unlike Jermell Charlo, Boo Boo Andrade tried. He tried to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? He tried to make something happen. It's just, man, I didn't expect it. Me personally, I didn't expect it to be a steamrolling. It seemed like Boo Boo Andrade did good the first 3 rounds. But then once Benavidez got used to his speed and what he was doing, he was cutting the angles with him, throwing chopping punches down. When Boo Boo tried to duck down, Benavidez could fucking fight, bro. And the thing is, they say this, the Mexican fighters tend to stay away from the black fighters that's slicker, faster. The guys with slicker styles, a la Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andrade, southpaws and shit. Nah, man, he ain't running from none of that smoke, bro. He ain't running from none of that smoke. You said Doodoo definitely soft. He gets dropped by C-level fighters, never beat a champion. Damn, what why y'all hating on Boo Boo, man? Boo Boo one of the first dudes to step up. Not even Charlo, Jamal Charlo, who had a real rivalry with David Benavidez, didn't even step in the ring with him. He's fighting the Jose Benavidez, the gutsy but maybe shot Jose Benavidez. Yeah, he'll fight him, but he ain't fight David. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about Boo Boo Andrade. Me personally, right? Me personally, I ain't got nothing bad to say. You say he a quitter? Wow. Come on, DG. You said GGG, BGS, and they ran from Boo Boo. Yeah, they radio silent about it, GK. Yeah, Andrade defense is horrible. He doesn't counterpunch well. Yeah, man, it just wasn't gonna work, bro. I knew after like the 2nd round, watching the fight, that it just wasn't gonna work. I just knew it wasn't gonna work, bro. What he was doing, Benavidez just seemed so much stronger. His punch resistance was just better. And unless Andrade was like a Floyd Mayweather that can really, really move and make you miss and make you pay, which he isn't. Boo Boo Andrade isn't that guy that's making you miss and make you pay like that. We learned that. It was gonna be a tough night for him. And he didn't even make it past the 6th round. Caleb Plant made it past 6 rounds. How good is Caleb Plant? You know what I'm saying? You said, yeah, you think the muscle made him sluggish? Yeah, so for all the people that said the snack program and all this shit, and snack doesn't win you fights and shit, bro. It doesn't win you fights. And as we saw, Boo Boo Andrade, for him to be under the snack program, to be under that phenomenal shape, whatever they be doing, he looked at like he already was in a 12-round fight in 6 rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? You said Caleb fought him the right way. Yeah, he did. Caleb Plant was a little bit more methodical. He wasn't throwing flurries and combos. Andrade was trying to make a statement early because he knew he was going. Benavidez is kind of like a mummy at times. He's just coming forward, and he knew that he was going to try to get some punches off and see what he can do. The punches wasn't doing shit to him, bro. You said he definitely told his corner he should have been better acclimated to 168. He looked slow and heavy to me. Yeah, he did. He said Plant is 100 natural 68 pounder. Yeah. Yep. All facts from you guys. Look, is this after the fight? See, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, damn, Max, you was wrong, bro. Big time. You did 11-minute video saying why Demetrius Andrade beats him. You couldn't be any more wrong, kid. Let's see. Oh, here we go. He called out Canelo.
We now have questions for the champion, David Benavidez. Raise your hand.
I think that's the only question that people want to hear. You know what I mean? I got 3 WBC belts right here. I'm the best in the division. If they want to give me an opportunity now or later, I'm gonna keep winning. Like I said, I'm gonna be the greatest in my generation by the time I'm done, and my job is not complete until I make that happen.
And he's only 26 years of age.
Yeah, David Benavidez is only 26, y'all. And it seemed like he's been around for a long time already. He's been around for a long time. He's been around for a long time, and yeah, I think Canelo will eventually have to see this guy, man. He's gonna definitely have to see this guy because time is on Benavidez's side. Let's see what this dude talking about. Hold up, man. Let's see what Jamal Charlo had to say.
Best way to like overcome public people in the world, human beings. If you have a problem, the best way to like overcome your problems is find a special person and talk to them. Some people they're here for you, A person like me, reach out to me, DM me, I might hit you back, but hey, find somebody to get some help, man, because like it get dark and it's real, And if y'all talk to my twin brother, tell him I love him, and tell him I want to fight, and y'all call him for me or whatever, hit him up, not answering my calls.
Damn. Holy shit. It's that deep, huh? It's that deep for Jamal Charlo and Jamel Charlo, where he said, tell him to call me. I want to fight. Like, damn, he essentially totally cut his brother all the way off. He cut his brother all the way off, bro. He said, he cut him all the way off, bro. You can still see that look in Jamal Charlo's eyes. I don't still think he got that fire in him, but he was still able to go up in there and just really do his thing against Jose. Hey, look at this.
Hell nah.
Ellie.
Okay.
Huh? You and David. One day, a fight.
Hell nah.
Ellie.
Okay.
He said you and David. That's back when David probably was 21 years old. And he said you and David. Spence said, he looked at him and said, hell no, I ain't fighting that motherfucker.
Huh? You and David. One day, a fight.
Hell nah.
Ellie.
Okay.
That's funny. Hey, but real quick, man, I wanted to talk about, because I forgot to talk about him on Saturday. real quick before you continue talking about David, I want to talk about this dude, Subriel, man. I think he might be the best dude at 140. Watching that fight against I forgot the damn guy's name, man. I forgot his name. Igashev, I forgot his name. But dude was giving it to Subriel at first. Like it looked like dude was gonna lose the fight. Dude like he had some power to get his respect. Then for whatever happened in the fight, bro. I had the photo. Whatever happened in the fight, this dude turned it around really quick, right? He turned it around really, really quick, and he was able to really do significant damage to this guy. Like, if you look at the damage, I had the damn photo, and it was only 5 rounds or some shit, and it looked like dude was in a 12-round beatdown. This dude is probably pound for pound one of the hardest punchers in boxing. Now, you ain't got to be knocking people out stiff to be like Wilder to be a powerful puncher. This dude has some serious, serious rocks in them hands. I don't think guys are going to be lining up to fight Subriel. I don't think none of those dudes are going to be really lining up to fight him. The Puerto Rican fans need to get behind him to really, really push him to force some of these bigger fights for Subriel. Guys like Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Regis Prograis. I don't know if they're going to be knocking on this dude's door. You know what I'm saying? You said Mateus and Tio is a fight at 140. Yeah, it is. Good fight, man. Dude is a really, really dangerous puncher. And he showed that he can overcome adversity. And really, he's probably one of the most dangerous. He's probably the most dangerous guy at 140 pounds. You said Tio go stop, dude? Nah, man. I don't know if he's stopping Subriel, bro. Subriel is really nasty, bro. And it looked like he was en route to lose that fight. And for whatever reason, his power just really wore dude the fuck out, bro. Like, dude just immediately broke down out of nowhere. Subriel was just putting it on him. Hold up. Nobody lining up to fight, dude. Hold on. Let me try to see something. Subriel Mercedes is a real problem. Yeah, man. Everybody's kind of talking about him, too. Because his opponent, not only was he was a bigger guy, southpaw, had a good game plan going. But it wasn't enough to deal with the Puerto Rican puncher, man. Yeah, man, ain't got no shit of this dude, bro. Come on, man. Hold up. Yeah. I don't know if nobody's dealing with him at 140, bro. Honestly. Because he don't even got to hit you that much. You said boo-boo Doug Janibek. You said Tank ain't stepping nowhere near. Yeah, they was talking about Tank Davis and Mateus. Nah, man. Come on. We know Tank ain't. Nah, bro. Tank ain't fighting that dude. Oh, you said Regis Prograis and Michel Rivera just called him out? Oh, Michel Rivera. He got to really prove himself. He did beat Sergey Lipinets, by the way. For those who don't know. He beat Sergey Lipinets, outboxed him. Good win for what's up, Rebel Life? That's a good win for Michel Rivera coming off that bad loss to Frank Martin and testing positive for some shit too. Yeah, you said Subriel terrorizing Tank. Yeah, man, Subriel. I'm trying to find some clips of this dude. He's fucking nasty as hell, bro. Real dangerous fighter, a sleeper. Like, nobody really was talking about Buddy like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about him, but they're going to start talking about him now. You would think that the Puerto Rican fans who throughout history was really good fans, especially when they had some fighters to really represent, they would have been, maybe they ain't into boxing like they used to be, but they got Subriel out here, man, and he's looking fucking vicious right now. All his wins is by knockout. All his wins is by knockout, bro. I wonder who the guy, I forgot who survived his ass. Who the hell survived him? Wait, let's see. Teofimo on Devin Haney. Teofimo declined Ryan Garcia's fight offer. That sounds crazy as hell. Hold up. Dudes declining fight offers and shit. Speaking of Ryan said Tank Davis doesn't sell without him. And Ryan wants that rematch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's just some of the latest news in boxing. Ryan said Tank Davis don't sell for real. Oh, and Subriel, he fought after, for those who don't know, he fought, I forgot what they call it after the main event, but Tank's little brother, Subriel, fought. He's legit his little brother and shit. But he fought on after the main event on Saturday night. It's a shame what they're doing to this kid who's supposed to be the next guy, next up-and-coming young guy in Mayweather promotion stable. And they got him fighting after the main event, after everybody left, after everybody stopped watching the pay-per-view event. You know what I'm saying? He should have been one of the first fights on the main card just as a showcase of traction if they was really trying to push Camille Moton. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather Promotions does a fucking horrible job, bro. Horrible job. You said the guy that beat Subriel got the rematch and got stopped. See? I'm like, who the hell beat that guy? He may have had a bad night. Dude got the one up off on him. Caught him on a bad night. Subriel rematch dude and smoked him. Yeah, he fought after the Charlo Canelo fight, man. They're not televising his fight, Cerebral. That's what I said. Floyd and them terrible. And Floyd out here selling his fight with John Gotti III again. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Subriel, I don't even want to repeat it, but yeah, Subriel is a real, I'm trying to find some stuff of him. A real, I don't even know if I could properly say that word and shit now. Shit. So everything's so damn censored. He's a real fearsome puncher, bro. A really dangerous dude. Hey, look at this. Benavidez and Charlo after the fight. But Teofimo Lopez declined Ryan's offer. That's the craziest shit I ever heard, bro. That is the craziest shit I ever heard. Why would you decline a fight with Ryan Garcia? I'm trying to see. Look at Boo Boo looking sloppy as hell, too. Bam. Boom. And David just walks away like a pro wrestler or some shit. I'm telling you, man. Great performance from David Benavidez. You said T.O. content with being a garbage man. I don't know what T.O. on. I don't even think he go fight nobody. I already explained what I think going on with him. You said you got to give PBC. You said my channel not working. What you mean it's not working? Yeah, it was like the knockdown Fury hit Wilder with. Yeah, it was. He looked wore out and beat down. You said T.O. is done. Oh, yeah, I think T.O. been divorced his wife, bro. I think they divorced already. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think. Because I know she gets a lot of his money whenever he fights or some shit like that, bro. This is why T.O. don't really want to step in the ring for real. Unless it's really, really worth his while. Because he ain't going to be making half the money that he was likely would have made if he wasn't married like that. So, yeah, Teofimo is in a really, really bad place right now. Because I don't think it's a situation to where he wants to avoid these dudes and nothing like that. I think it's just a situation to where now he's losing like 50% or some shit like that. Everything he makes in his fights or some shit, bro. Something crazy. A nice percentage of his money is gone. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Oh yeah, we streaming on both channels. You said Mateus and Haney would be a good fight? Man, Haney and them ain't gonna fight Mateus, bro. I don't think Haney and them gonna fight Mateus. Nah, he ain't about to get no fights, bro. He's very dangerous. I'm trying to find that photo of what he did to Dada Shev. I mean that Dada that dude he was fighting. I can't remember to pronounce that dude's name, man. But dude looked like he was en route to kind of outboxing Subriel at first, and out of nowhere, the power was just tearing dude up. You said Haney will fight him? Yeah, Igashev. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Igashev, man. He did good at first, but nah, man. Dude, it was just too vicious. Damn, man, where is it at? Let's see. Yeah, 15-0, 14 knockouts. This was years ago, though. See, I don't want to play that clip. They'll damn near copyright me for that one. Hold up. Yeah, here you go. Yeah. This was like after a few rounds, bro. Whenever they stopped that fight, right? It was like in the 5th round or some shit. Fuck dude up. Dude got some serious power in them hands. This looks like a 12-round type of fight, right? It didn't even go that long, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't go that long. But this is the power that Subriel has. And he don't even gotta really knock you out to really beat you, like knock you out flat out. He could just like put them hands on you a few times in some of them rounds, and it's going to be significant damage done to where you either not go come up from the opening bell, or or the worst, because we know what he did before. We know what Subriel Mateus did before to somebody. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's gonna do, man. This was only like in a few rounds, bro. You think Devin Haney and all those dudes really want to get in there with a guy that's punching like that, bro? Nah, man. Hey, you said Bud beat the Jose shit. Yeah, Bud, I kind of want to talk about that. Bud did better against Jose Benavidez than fucking Jamal Charlo did. He did better than Jamal Charlo, bro. Jamal Charlo did better than I thought, though. Despite who he's up in there against, he did a lot better than I thought he would. He did a lot better than I thought he would. That was a good combination he threw. But he should have. But you thinking that considering that he came in way overweight and all this other stuff, you would think that Jamal Charlo would have stopped David Benavidez. I mean, I'm sorry, Jose Benavidez, but he didn't even stop him and shit, bro. Let me open up the chat. See if get you guys' thoughts on what's going on. Anybody want to stop in? You said Maul is garbage. You said Mel messed up everything by not fighting Bud or Zoo. Yeah, Mel lost his belts and everything. You said Mel only trained for 3 weeks. Yeah, man, he only trained for 3 weeks against dude, bro. Good,
What up, Bushido?
man.
Man, I just want to say, like, Ellie Setback and a few other people on a Fight Hype interview, they asked Benavidez, they was asking him about Canelo or whatever, and then dude was like, if you don't get the Canelo fight, are you interested in fighting Morrell? He fights next month or whatever he was saying. He was like, yeah, that's we definitely can fight. He was like, after Andrade, that's the only 2 fights that I want. Canelo, he said Morrell first. That's the only 2 fights that I want, Morrell and Canelo. And after the fight, that nigga ain't saying nothing about Morrell. He talking about Canelo, Bivol, and his fans. They just overlooking the fact that he said Morrell. That nigga ducking Morrell, bro. I don't care what he did this weekend. He's scared of David Morrell. You said Canelo and Morrell, and now you're not even mentioning Morrell's name at all.
Oh man, so you said David Benavidez don't want to smoke with Dave Morrell.
Yeah, and I've been posting that video. It's like a 5-minute video, and he said it right in the first minute. I've been posting that video all in the chat. Niggas don't got nothing to say about it because he said it out his own mouth. He said, them the only 2 names I want is Morrell and Canelo after Andrade. And now he ain't after the fight, everything is he named like 4 other fighters. He ain't said nothing about Morrell. And then they talking about, oh, he need to fight Bivol, Canelo. Okay, if Canelo don't give him the fight, Morrell is right there, nigga. He's scared of Morrell, bro. He's scared of this. The second time he ducked Morrell. I ain't giving that nigga no pass on that.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I heard that they already had a contract signed already.
Yeah, that's the first time he ducked. Yeah, he said Morrell was in the contract. He said Charlo was in the contract, and I think Plant. Those was the 3 names that he said. But then after Morrell fought, he talking about, oh, he never heard of no contract. He ain't hear nothing about. He just literally lied about it, bro. That nigga scared of David Morrell, and I feel like Morrell will beat him, but he's scared of him, bro. It ain't no way that he said Morrell and Canelo was the only 2 names he want. But after you won this fight, now you're not even mentioning Morrell.
Yeah, because I heard he wants Bivol, and he said even better Beav. He said he got the best of Bivol and sparring, stuff like that. So yeah, he's
he said he want to fight. He said before the fight, he said he wanted to fight Morrell before he go to 175. Because they asked him about Bivol. He like, yeah, I want to take care of this couple of things before I move up. But now he not talking like that, bro. He's scared, man. He's scared of Morrell.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what he got to say. Hold on. Let's see what he got to say.
See, that's after the fight.
Okay, last thing. Ideal 2024 breakdown the 3 fights you would love to have.
Canelo first, and then go up to 75. Beat Bivol, and then maybe Benavidez.
Now look, stop it right there. Now he said Canelo first, then go up to 175. Now you should look for David Benavidez and Fight Hype. It's like a 5-minute video. On there, he said Morrell and Canelo before he move up. Now he's changing it, bro. That's after the fight.
I do think I remember him saying that. I haven't interviewed him saying that.
Though I had put it in the chat earlier, the thing, but those was his exact words. Let me see if I can put it right here.
David Benavidez.
Let's see.
Favorite boxer of all time.
David Benavidez.
I can't do it.
I hope y'all put this kind of pressure on Canelo.
Should be, because everyone's scared to fight him. Every big name fighter, he's a 168 pounder, and every one in his weight class, which is Canelo's scared to fight him. Charlo's scared to fight him. And I'm boys with Charlo.
And if he's such a great fighter, why haven't I ever heard of him?
Because no one who has a big name is willing to get into the ring with him, because they're like, why is he going to end my career and get the clout off of it? And by the way, he's not that good at social media. That's his downfall. Like, he's not good at branding. He doesn't come from that world.
What's his record?
Like 24-0. Like almost all knockouts. Like
What's his nickname? The Nightmare. What's his nickname?
El Bandit. The translation, it means like the badass or some shit in Spanish.
Yeah,
But
both of them dudes
bro
casual.
is like so powerful, so skillful, relentless pressure.
Where's he from?
He's from Arizona.
U.S.
Yeah, but he's Spanish, Mexican. Just a fucking animal. And Canelo, the big conversation in boxing right now is why won't Canelo fight him? It's apparent, like he knows he'll lose.
Canelo is a motherfucker now.
And he's afraid of David.
Y'all heard Jake Paul talking that shit?
Yeah, it sounded like two casuals having a conversation though.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. That's why it was so funny.
But you know, Canelo is ducking, but Benavidez is ducking Morrell, bro. I don't respect that shit about him. He's scared of that man. I'm telling you, those was his exact words. He was like, because dude asked him, if you don't get the Canelo fight, are you interested in fighting Morrell? He was like, oh yeah, Morrell. He was like, after Demetrius, those are the two fights that I want, Morrell and Canelo. That's exactly what he said on the fight hype.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who has David Morrell beat or fought?
And that's exactly what they said. Hold on. Okay, look. That's what they saying in the comment section. If he ain't, why did he say his name then if he ain't nobody?
How many fights has he had? 10?
Why did Benavidez say Morrell and Canelo if he ain't nobody?
I don't really know that much about him. I know who he is, but who has he fought with it that was even worth mentioning?
That's the same thing Canelo used against Benavidez. But
we can't do that now. Let's put the same pressure on Canelo and ask for the fight.
Listen. The point that I'm telling you is he called him. He said he gonna fight him next, and they said if Canelo don't give him the fight, who are you gonna fight, Morrell? And he said yes. And so look, if we put pressure on Canelo was a known duck. But David Benavidez is ducking Morrell. It ain't no way around. You can't say nothing else.
I would say this. I think Benavidez has the best resume at 168.
But the best fighter at 168,
hands down.
The best fighter at 168 is David Morrell.
Why don't he fight Caleb Plant? Why don't he fight some of these other guys then?
You sound like y'all.
I'm asking you,
bro. That's what they telling Bud now. Fight.
You gotta earn. That's the same thing. I said the same thing with Boots, man. Hey man, make us see you more, man. Fight somebody with a pulse.
Listen, David Benavidez he said he had paperwork with Morrell, Charlo, and Plant. Then he act like he didn't know what happened. Then he just said Canelo. He said Morrell first, and then Canelo. And now he's not saying his name. So you can say whatever you want, but David Benavidez know who he is.
Why don't you like David Benavidez, man? What did he do?
Bro, I picked David Benavidez to beat Andrade. I like David Benavidez.
That was the easy pick.
Listen, I like Benavidez, but he ducking Morrell, and that's a fact.
But who is Morrell to say somebody ducking him, bro? What has he done?
That's duck talk. That's what That's what they said about Bud. That's the same thing.
No. This dude ain't even got 15 fights, man.
It don't matter. Who better than Morrell?
Why does he deserve an interim champ, or what has he done, man? Fight somebody with a pulse that we believe is somebody.
Look, man,
I'm just saying, bro.
That's casual boxing.
I see. He passes the eye test to me. I get it. I'm not saying he's a bum. I see the eye test. Yes, he passes it, but I want to see him in there with a guy that makes that I can say, hey, okay, he beat a real good guy.
But check it out. Check it out. How are you gonna say that and David Benavidez not saying that?
It's just my opinion, dog.
Look, but David
Benavidez, you got yours. I don't think David's scared of him.
That's not
His
my
character
opinion.
doesn't say that to me.
David Benavidez know who he is.
You saying scared? I don't believe David Benavidez is scared of no fighter, bro.
So why is he backtracking on Morrell? Why did he say his name before the fight? Only two fighters he wants is Canelo and Morrell. And now after the fight, he talking about Canelo and Bivol and all these other people.
I would say they're bigger fights.
Man, that's the next. Why did he say his name in the first place then before the fight?
He was asked about Morrell.
Oh, it don't matter. He said
you can answer the question, bro.
He said
I don't listen. Bevo was a better fighter than David Morrell.
But you're not realizing what I'm saying. Benavidez said he wanted to fight Morrell and Canelo before Bivol. So that don't matter what you think. David Benavidez
changes, bro. Shit changes, man. You act like fighting Bivol or Better BF or any of them guys like a step down. That's a step up.
Man, look, that's the
Respect
same.
that.
Look, bro, that's the same thing Canelo did. He ducked Benavidez and went up to fight Bivol. That's the same thing. That's you. I see, bro. You using strategic ducking. He ducking.
That's not
Morel.
strategic
Like
going to fight.
Canelo ducked.
Listen, Bivol is a top 5 pound for pound fighter. That ain't no duck fighting him, bro, over some David Morel. No, come on, man.
No, I said, bro, listen. So what Canelo? Why isn't Canelo fighting Benavidez?
Well, we know he don't want to fight him because he's gonna lose.
And that's the same thing with Morel. He
So
don't
let me
want to
ask you
fight
this.
him.
Let me ask
He
you
don't
this.
want to fight him, bro.
So okay, say he doesn't fight Morel, but he goes and fight Bivol and Better BF. Is that a duck?
That's a duck because he
Get
said,
the hell out of here, man.
how was it not a duck when he said he want
Not
to
a
fight?
duck, man.
He want to fight. If he don't get the Canelo fight, he want to fight Morel.
Listen,
Of
I don't
course
think
it's a
David
duck.
Benavidez has more than 2 fights left at 168, man. That dude busting out the seams, man. That dude is a cruiserweight.
Look, you said you didn't know who he
Be
was,
honest,
though.
man.
You seem to know a lot about him, though.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of David Benavidez. Let's
Look,
keep it a buck. I'm team Bud. Let's keep that a buck. I don't think Bud is ducking boots because he got bigger fish to fry.
Bud is the only one of these fighters out here who one of the few fighters who not ducking no smoke. Benavidez, Bud didn't call out somebody and then duck or run away from the fight. He literally just said the only 2 fights he want is Morel and Canelo.
I'm a Bud guy, so you ain't gonna get me to say nothing bad. But he did say he wanted Charlo. Now he don't want Charlo. I don't consider that a duck. Plans change.
No. That's not the
changes.
Listen. He said, look, look. After the fight, he said he brought Charlo up too. He said none of these guys want to fight. They don't want to see Charlo. Those are the names he brought up. He brought up every name except David Morel. But before the fight, when they asked him specifically about Morel, he only brought up Canelo and Morel. Now he's talking about, we know he gonna beat Charlo. He can't beat Morel, bro. I feel like he gonna beat Morel, could beat him, and he feel like that. This is the second time he ducked Morel.
I gotta see more of David Morel. I'm not gonna judge him. I just need to see more, man. I don't know. I'm being honest. I need to see more. I'm not saying he ain't that guy. I just need to see a little more against somebody that I know. That's all.
I mean, I understand that, but Benavidez seen it. He know, bro.
He's a talented fighter. When I seen David Morel fight, he's talented. I get it. He can box. He got power. I get all of that. I haven't yet seen him really get hit in the mouth yet.
I'm just saying.
Same thing with Boots. It looks good hitting the pad work and all of that. And you fighting guys that are inferior. I'm talking about a 50-50 fight where either guy has a real shot to win. I got to see it. I'm not saying he ain't that guy. I just got to see it.
So if Bud said after Spence, he want Canelo or Boots, and then he beat Spence, and he not talking about Boots no more, he want the Canelo fight, or I want to fight Charlo in this. That's a duck, bro. You don't call somebody's name out and then don't call their name out after the fight.
Listen, Boots will go fight Canelo if he called him out, man. Shit, that's the money fight. Anybody gonna take that fight.
That's not you missing the point. What I'm saying, David Benavidez specifically. I wish we could play that video from Fight Hype, because it wouldn't even be no talking. It's like that's David Benavidez's own words.
Where's David Morel? Because I haven't heard much from him. Where is he? Look, when the first time he said he got on contract, Benavidez said he didn't say a contract, but he said he got paperwork to fight Charlo, Plant, and Morel. You're not answering my question. Where is David Morel? I haven't heard from him.
He's finna fight. He about to fight next month.
Who? Who's he fighting?
Whoever I forgot who he fight. It don't matter who he fight.
A truck driver?
It doesn't matter.
The truck driver?
Listen,
who's he fighting?
Listen, he can fight Benavidez. Benavidez, that's right on time. That's why they told David Benavidez that. They said he fight next month, so y'all in line to fight. Now, if you don't get the Canelo fight, it should only be Morel, because those are only 2 names he said.
Now, I agree with that part, but
moving to go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
Everything that you said previous to that, bro, I can't get down with that, because it's for the simple fact that Benavidez is Canelo's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? And the money, the fame, the belts, all of that is with Canelo Alvarez. So, of course, naturally, he's going to want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? That's like motherfuckers accusing Bud of ducking Boots when Bud was looking to fight EJ. EJ had all the belts, and that's where all the money was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get mad at him for dialing in on Canelo.
No,
especially
that's
when the
not.
fight is like right there, bro.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. He said Canelo and Morrell are the only two fights. So if he don't get the whole conversation was brought up to him because they said if you don't get Canelo, are you willing to fight Morrell? And he said, yeah, those are the only two names that I want before going to 175 is Morrell and Canelo. So if he don't get Canelo, he should be fighting Morrell. But the thing about it is, after the fight, he ain't mentioning Morrell. Now he talking about fighting
I
Bivol.
mean, he on top of the world though,
What you
bro.
want him to
Like
say?
Bro,
it's
now,
just after the fight, homie. Like you can't really go off of that. You know what I'm saying? He
bro,
might
this
say
is
some other shit next week.
nah, man. This
You know
is
what I'm saying?
man.
It's
We
the
know this.
afterglow of the fight.
I wouldn't give that dude no shine at my press conference after my big win. I wouldn't.
Right. Come on, man. Y'all, this is crazy. See, this is the part.
Well, not because they was gassing, but you got to admit, in the ring after the fight,
No,
right?
that wasn't
They
in a
was
ring.
gassing,
That was in a hotel with Ellie
right? But
Setback. Ellie
okay,
Setback, he the one who was there when he said that about Morrell and Canelo. He was there in that interview. He was there,
right.
and
I
then
remember that.
so
I
you
remember
heard
that.
it. You heard
But
it.
what I'm saying, right? But what I'm saying is, I remember him saying. Matter of fact, I could have sworn that him and Morrell was negotiating at one point earlier this year.
That listen, and that I said that earlier. Those three was on paper. Morrell, Charlo, and Plant. And there you go. So you already this is why it's a problem because this is the second time that he ducked Morrell.
Did he
well,
fight Plant?
What you say?
he
Did
fought Plant.
David Benavidez fight Plant?
Yeah, he fought Plant.
Okay, so that's one of the guys that was on the list, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he's the mandatory for Canelo. Canelo gonna fight Jaime Munguia, but whatever, he's gonna duck him. So my thing is, if he doesn't fight Morrell at 168 and fights somebody else, then I would agree with you. But if he
I agree
moves
with
up
him.
and says I'm gonna fight Bivol or better Peturbiev, that's not a duck, bro. That's a
Come on, man.
stepping up.
Listen.
Especially since he done already put in work at 168, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that duck word be getting thrown around too
So
lightly,
look,
bro.
why even mention it there? Why say those are the only two fighters if it's not the only two fighters?
Because
Well, I
at the
got you,
weight
but
class,
things change though. You know what I'm saying? When business start getting discussed,
Look,
maybe for whatever reason the business didn't align up with him and David Morrell at that time.
what
But all I'm saying is, well, hold on, bro. All I'm
uh-huh.
saying is after that fight, right? They was hyping him up in the ring about Canelo. So that's what's on his mind. That's like what's the freshest thing on his mind was Canelo. That's probably the only reason
Bro,
he didn't bring up David Morrell after
I get that.
what you talking about.
But 2 years, David Benavidez has been Canelo mandatory for 2 years. Everybody acting like this is something that just popped up. Canelo been ducking him. And what I do agree with you about is things do change because when he said he had them on paper, Charlo, Benavidez, and Plant, when he said that, the next week is when Morrell fought and knocked dude out in the first round. And things did change because he didn't want to fight him no more. And that's for real, bro.
nothing about Benavidez' character says he's scared to fight a David Morrell guy.
I can't give him. I can't say he ducking, bro. I can't.
Fuck that, man. Now, if he fights anybody other than Canelo or
As he's
Morrell
taking
at
tough fights along
168,
the way.
then yes, he's ducking if he fights anybody at 168 besides Canelo or him. But if he goes
That,
up and moves to 175 and fights those killers, that's not a duck,
Bivol
bro.
ain't no killer, bro.
He is a
it's
killer,
just
bro.
like to me, if I'll use this analogy, right? If Bud fight anybody else at 147 aside besides Boots, like if he spin back and fight motherfucking Rocha or some shit, then I'll have to say, much as I love Bud, I'd have to say you ducking, homie. You know what I'm saying? But if he match
Yeah.
EJ at 147, I'm not gonna say he's ducking because that was contractually obligated. So I get it. But if he fight anybody else at 147, especially a non-mandatory title bout, then we'll have to keep it 100. So I'm gonna keep that same energy with Benavidez. If he
Agreed.
fight anybody outside of Morrell at 140, at 168, if he don't get the Canelo fight, then he's ducking.
But
Can
so
we
it's
agree
not
on that?
see Bud not calling out saying he only want to fight this person and that person. Benavidez said those two names. He literally said those are the only two people that I want, Morrell and Canelo. How are y'all getting around
But
that, bro?
my thing is, it's a big difference between him and Bud. Bud can't fight anybody else. He's contractually
I
bound
know,
to Errol Spence. So
but
all that shit Boot's talking about is irrelevant because he can't fight him even if he wanted to
I,
legally.
right,
I
but
got that. We're just using it as an analogy, as a similar
if
situation.
look, if
You know what I'm saying?
he said the thing about it is going to fight Bivol. He said he was gonna fight Morrell before moving up. He said it's a couple more things I want to do in the weight class. So it is a duck if he go up there because you didn't do that. And he got that. He using him and his fans using the same energy, the same excuses that Canelo used on Benavidez. What has he done? Who has he
What?
fought? All that shit.
He
Come
ain't even
on,
got
man.
he got 10 fights.
But,
It
but
don't
we
matter. If
don't
he got
even
10
know.
fights, beat him then.
Come on, man. Stop.
But we don't
Beat him
even
then.
know what. Like Benavidez might be having trouble making 168
Ain't
right
no
now.
probably.
You know what
That
I'm saying?
dude looked like a damn cruiserweight, man.
He
So,
said,
so
how y'all going against what he said out his own mouth though? He
what do he
can make
say?
the weight. He said
Oh, he said he ain't got no problem making weight.
yeah. He said
They
he want
all say that.
Oh,
he
okay,
want to
right.
fight those two names before he leave the weight class.
No, but that's different. Did he specifically say he makes 168E? That's a different conversation.
He no
You
he
know what I'm
he
saying?
no he's moving up not because of the weight. He moving up because he just said like he said in an interview Bushido played earlier. He want to challenge himself. It ain't
Hey,
about making a
is it a
weight.
fact that David Benavidez lost his title because of the scales, bro? Is that a fact?
Well, that's years ago.
So no. Did it happen?
That's
So
years ago,
he's
bro.
been trying to squeeze down to this weight for a while, bro.
That's
It ain't he
excuses,
getting
man.
older. It's
All
not
right.
no like he's no little 168. He's the biggest 168 pounder.
So it don't matter what people say no more. It's what the fans think.
Well, it matters what they say, but there's also interpretations of what people say when it's left in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because he said that he wants to fight two more times in 168, you can't just automatically put it in his mouth that means that he said he can make weight, bro. Like if he directly said he ain't got no problem making weight, that's a different conversation. Then obviously you're right.
That's what he said. He's only moving up to challenge himself. He's not saying I can't make 168. But
Okay,
all I'm
well,
saying is this:
I
if
got
he
you.
don't get the Canelo fight, I expect him to fight Morrell. If he move up, it's a
Agreed.
duck. I don't because you can make 168. If you don't fight Canelo, that don't mean you. It ain't because you couldn't make 68. It's
That's
because
like
Canelo ducked like he been doing.
but that's like Devin Haney. He could make 135, but it
Nah,
ain't ezy.
it wasn't the same with Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney, you could
It
tell.
is the same, man. He could have fought Shakur instead of Regis. He
But
could have.
did he say I'm
I
gonna
don't
fight?
know, bro.
Bro, he
You
could
kind
have.
of you
He
being
didn't say
kind of biased,
I don't
bro.
call it a
I
duck
don't
with
know.
Devin Haney either. It's not a
I
duck.
can't
He
call it
moving
a
up
duck,
fighting a
man.
champion, bro.
If
No,
you
he's
move
fighting a
up,
champ.
I can't in good conscience call it a duck if you moving up. I can't do it,
Agreed.
bro.
Wow,
Not even that you moving up, that you fighting a champ.
Right, that too. Especially
bro.
with the level of competition that you
So
fight.
y'all think Bevo is more of a threat than David Morrell?
Yes. He's
All right.
proven too.
Come on, man.
He
All
beat
right.
Canelo. He beat the shit out of Canelo,
So
man.
look, you could see you could tell by how they moving. David Benavidez moving in the opposite direction of Morrell.
David
Period.
Morrell ain't on nobody's pound for pound list, bro. Nobody's. He's not on nobody's pound for
You said he
pound
got
list.
10 fights?
B-ball is.
10 fights?
So look, y'all keep saying that, but why did he? So what was the point? Obviously, he's somebody. If he said those are the only two names he
Yeah, he's a
wanted,
name in the division for sure. I'll give you
You're
that.
stuck on
Yeah.
that, bro. You gotta move past that, man. David
why,
Morrell, listen, man. If he don't fight him at 160 and he move up and fight champions and killers, bro, because Beterbiev is a killer. He don't get no flack from me for that. Not me personally.
move
Maybe
past the
you, and I
facts.
can respect that if that's how you feel. But
So you want me
Now,
to
if he
move?
move up and fight, some no name at 175,
yeah, that's a duck to
then,
me.
yeah, that's a duck. Or if he fights a lower ranked person at 168, that's a duck to me.
Correct. I agree with that 1,000%.
Y'all telling me I'm stuck on the facts. I can't move past the fact. It's a fact. He
If
shouldn't have
he's
said
moving
that.
on to fight bigger and better
No,
fighters, bro, not a duck.
I ain't gonna say it's a cherry pick fact, but it's a cherry pick fact, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's one aspect of the game.
The fighters that y'all saying though, look, the y'all saying that they better fighters. He said before he fight them, he want to fight Morrell.
He said he want to fight Canelo, but he ain't gonna get that fight either. So stuff changes,
Okay,
bro.
and Morrell is right there. He fight next month. they're in line to
Who
fight.
is he fighting, man?
It don't matter who he fights.
If you don't know, just say you don't know. Who is he fighting? Do you know who he's
It does matter
fighting?
who he's fighting. It matters.
Do you know
Why
who
it
he's
don't
fighting?
matter who? Why don't? Wait, hold on. If you view David Morrell so highly, why it don't matter who he fighting, bro?
Because
It should matter who he
I didn't
fighting.
even look up. Listen, I know what it is with Morrell. Morrell the best at 168.
Do you know who he's even fighting? Do you
No.
know who he's fighting?
No, I didn't look up who he's fighting. But
Because he's fighting a nobody
I
then,
know
right?
Benavidez. It don't matter, bro.
It do matter.
That's besides
That's
the
your
point,
whole
bro.
argument.
Bro, a name isn't important. Errol Spence was a pound for pound top 5, supposedly. He's
No,
a
ain't no
big name.
supposedly he was. Get that man his credit.
So look, he got destroyed. So the names don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter.
It does matter. It doesn't take away from who he fought, bro.
If you it's like going to a new school, nobody know you in this school. It's the nigga in the school, the bully. He tough as hell. This new person come, and then y'all say, "Oh, y'all don't know he tough. He finna get his ass whooped." He beat the shit out the bully. Just because y'all didn't know him or know who he fought, don't mean he ain't got smoke. David Benavidez, no Morrell got that smoke, and I'm literally watching him duck Morrell for the second time. He ducking that man, and he got different energy when it comes to Morrell. That's why he ain't saying his name now, because he know if you said
you
now,
got a lot of
he's
love
available.
for David Morrell, man. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad fighter, but you got a lot of love for this dude.
Bro,
I gotta even
know,
watch him because of you, man. Because I mean, he's all right.
I know
right,
boxing, bro. I'll be getting my picks right constantly.
You ain't 100%, man. Ain't nobody 100%.
Listen,
that's why they fight.
He got different energy for Morrell. If he said that before the fight, after the fight, he said everybody else except Morrell. He ain't even said his name once.
We can agree to disagree, man. We can move on, man. I'm not saying you're wrong about how good of a fighter he is. I just need to see more, man. That's it.
Even so, though, but whatever we need to see and how we feel about him, David Benavidez said that.
We knew who David Benavidez' last couple fights was. These are upper tier guys, names. We knew he was fighting these guys. I can't even tell you who Morrell's even fighting. Who's he fighting? You don't even know.
He only got 11 fights and he that highly ranked.
Who is he fighting? Y'all talk about Boots' resume. Keep the same energy.
I don't even care. I don't even care about resumes, bro.
It do matter, bro. If you're talking boxing, resumes matter. Because Sugar Ray Leonard was a Hall of Famer at 25. He was fighting killers. So the resume matters, bro.
Mike Tyson won the
It's
belt.
It's a part of the equation. It ain't the whole.
Yeah.
Mike
Why
Tyson
do you think Canelo gets so much love? Pacquiao. These guys' resumes. Floyd Mayweather.
Mike Tyson won the belt at 21 years.
But you know how that resume shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tyson won the belt at 25 years old. 21 years old, the youngest heavyweight champion ever. He didn't have no resume, and he still knocked dude out for the belt. That don't matter, bro.
But you know how that goes, though, bro. Like the resume game, people talk out of both sides of their mouths when it comes to that resume game.
Yeah,
it matters.
I agree. That Mike did that, but people hold it against him because when he started getting those named opponents, the Holyfields and all of that, he lost.
Yeah.
It's also when you fight these guys. Did you fight them in their prime or did you fight them on the back end? It matters when you fight these guys too. You can have a name like Cotto. What's the name fought Cotto toward the tail end of his career? Was it Pacquiao, I think. What's the other dude named? What's his name? This guy that everybody was giving Bud issues with. What's the dude that he knocked out? That he fought before Arrow? What's his name?
Porter, Sean Porter.
No, not Sean Porter. You know
David Avanesian.
Avanesian. He beat Shane Mosley.
Right.
But it's when he beat him. He didn't beat the Shane Mosley that we knew, the pound for pound guy. So yeah, Shane Mosley on his resume, yeah. But we know it wasn't Shane Mosley.
Exactly.
Hey, hold on. I see this new video real quick. Salute to Mr. Moonshine. It says
fans are never 100% consistent when it comes to that resume talk. Because I hear people talk about how Canelo has this great resume, and I agree, he's got great names on his resume. But then when they apply that same standard to Terrence Crawford and they start shitting on his resume, I say, okay, now keep that same energy with regard to your boy's resume, because if you really want to start cherry picking resumes, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really want to be petty, it's he fought that guy when he was 36 years old. This guy was at a catch weight. this guy, he was coming back from an eye injury. You could do all that shit all day long with resumes. You know what I'm saying? So people ain't never 100% consistent when it comes to that conversation.
Exactly. That's facts.
Hey, hold up. Speaking of Bud, man, he's about to put his hands on a fighter before Benavidez, Andrade, and Andre Burrow help defuse the situation. Let's see what happens.
Cada luchador que está enfrentando son zurdos. ¿Por qué te hace tan efectivo frente a los zurdos? ¿Por qué es tan efectivo? Pues mira, un zurdo lo que necesito son 3, 4 asaltos para descifrarlo. Ya una vez pase eso, va a pasar lo que viene. Yeah, for Southpaw, I Reyes Program, Haiti, que I'm here. You wanted this? I'm here. You mentioned Florida, the low weight. You want that come for your fight. To dedicate this fight, your medallion, your waist, to your late brother.
Hold up.
Who was the guy, the boxer?
They probably they talking about.
I didn't know what that was all about.
I think they talking about Andre Berto, and Andre Berto was just playing.
Yeah, they were just playing. If they talking about that, that ain't.
No. It was something else. It was something else that had happened. I saw it kind of at the beginning of when, but then it was else that was going on with, but because him and Berto was kind of talking about it when they was walking away, and then the dude that was interviewing Berto asked him what was going on, and Berto was like, "Oh no, that's something else." So something did happen.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. What y'all think about the guy, the PBC guy that's always in the ring? I think they're brothers or something that was walking with Bud.
You talking about the Watson?
Yeah, what y'all think about that? You think he didn't took EJ spot with PBC?
It looked like it.
It looked like it.
It just looked funny because they never did that before with Bud. Those guys.
Yeah,
I think they try to get Bud that Canelo fight. I think there's some smoke behind that. Honestly, that's just my opinion on it. I think that it's some smoke to that whole little situation. I think that they're gonna give him that Canelo fight.
He'll fight him before he fights Benavidez.
Everybody's so against that too. They just don't want Bud to get that fight and shit. Like everything they say, they all in the comments talking about, oh well, tell him to fight Benavidez and whoever wins get the Canelo fight. Like,
yeah, that's them.
Bud was being mobbed out there by the fans, man.
Yeah, man, that was I like seeing that from my boy, man. It's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? He's been well respected within boxing circles for a long time, but you know, seeing him get that mainstream love like that, man, I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Wish it would have happened earlier in his career, man. But hey, better late.
Supposed to, I assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. Mm-hmm. You right on time for what's for you. You know.
Tiafimo said this about Bud. Let's see what Tiafimo had to say.
Who would you want next if you could pick anybody? If you want Tank, me and Tank. Hey, Brian don't want them up for you? Or me and Crawford. You and Crawford? What do you tell Crawford if he's watching? We're talking about being great. Who would you want next if you could pick?
Tiafimo said he wants Bud, man. Do we believe Tiafimo?
Hell no.
Hell nah.
He gets stopped.
If he ducking Garcia, of course he don't want Bud.
That's a brutal stoppage, man.
I think it's a brutal stoppage, but I think T.O. is crazy enough to want to really get in there and do that. You know what I'm saying?
He's been ducking Devin Haney for years, bro.
No, he did.
Little Dev. He ducked Dev at 35.
I think T.O. will watch Dev though. I don't think
Dev beat him though. You agree?
At 135, yeah, but at 140, T.O. a different fighter. I think he'll knock Dev out.
All those dudes don't even call out Gary Antoine. That's my guy at 140. Gary Antoine. That's my guy.
Here's another one I don't know. It's something about Gary Antoine that I'm not sold on him yet, brother. I get it.
He's trying to go down that way, bro. He got weird.
He just wild. He a little wild to me, bro. I don't. This is something.
He's a killer too.
He kind of remind me of Sean Porter a little bit.
Nah, he's more skilled than Sean Porter.
But he's similar though, bro. He ain't got no skills.
And he got dynamite in them hands too.
We do. It's it's a couple of them dudes at 140. Like I'm not sold on Richardson Hitchin. Like I don't
either, bro. I don't like dude. He weak.
But I'm sold on the Russell pedigree, man. I believe in that.
I don't like Africa. Richardson Hitchin.
Nah,
I'm not. He's talented, but he's not. He ain't got that. You know what I mean?
He's boring as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the young boy that just fought. What's his name? Younger kid. He like 18.
You talking about Abdullah Mason?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
he's
man.
nice.
I like him, man.
He's nice. Yeah, Abdullah Mason is nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
He got it. He's
a
got
champion in the making, man. If you stay focused, he's a
Yeah,
champion.
I seen him. He knocked somebody out with that. He hit him with that Bud Crawford swivel jab cross combo and dropped him and knocked him out. Man, that was nice.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Moulton, Carmel Moulton? I knew we need to see more, but I mean, what do y'all
He's
think about him?
he's a little wild to me too, man. I don't know, but
He a good fighter though. He
I mean,
gonna do.
he's still real young.
Yeah, he's a prospect, but I'm just saying, what y'all think so far? I know they matching him up well too, but
I think at that age, what he's doing to people that are older than him, I like it. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
what,
I like it.
17?
17. He's got plenty of time to refine his
I
game.
don't like the way they promoting him though. That's terrible. They doing a terrible job.
Well, putting them on after the main event and shit.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to catch people that are still sitting in the seats or something like that. I guess that's
But even being under the Floyd the money team banner, they could put him on during the fight. They could put him on that card easy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and his fights be better than some of the fights on the card. Like
he
I'd
looked
rather
like
watch
Tank
him.
2.0, man, for them.
I'd rather watch him than Hector Garcia fight. That would have been a good fight to put on.
How many fighters have the money team kind of put their stamp on that didn't work out? Because I know Tank worked out for him, but I think
That's it.
who's the other brother?
They shitted on Mickey Bay over there.
Mickey Bay, Mickey Bay. But Mickey Bay, he kind of did some stupid shit in some of his fights, man. Like I'll never forget when he got his ass knocked out by John Molina Jr.
Yeah, he
the whole money
team. Yeah, he's in that fight too.
Tank's the only one that really been successful over there.
No,
that's
Matias, who is he signed with?
Matias, he's a PBC fighter, but he's not with the money team.
He was a
He's
PBC
a PBC fighter though. He's a PBC fighter.
Okay. They don't promote him enough, man.
Matias is good, but like the dude he was fighting this weekend is just like for the way that they pump him up, like he shouldn't even been struggling with dude. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he broke that dude down so serious, man. Did you see how quick he broke him down?
Yeah, he
did, but he was losing though at first. It's like
that's what I like though. You got to be able to adjust. It be these guys we don't know about that will give you your toughest night.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Yeah. But he got out of there though. But he stopped him though. But he stopped him though.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. About Morrell, man.
You know what I mean? I think guys be shitting on Mean Machine.
Yeah, they do.
He was an Olympian with 20-something knockouts, 26 fights.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mean Machine had a nice amateur record too. And the thing with Mean Machine, that motherfucker, he'll give you hell for 5-6 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
That's a solid
gas tank.
Like I don't think Keyshawn Davis ready for that top level.
I heard he turned that fight down. I heard he didn't want to fight Mean Machine because Mean Machine, he said he wanted the bigger names on his resume, but then the motherfucker turned around and fought Roman Vian. But why he fight Roman Vian?
Strategic
because he was standing right and he was a match made for him.
Yeah, see, Mean Machine, as far as pure boxing, he's probably one of the best pure boxers in the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? As far as just like being a pure boxer,
one of the harder punchers too.
Yeah, with power.
Yeah, because he dropped Bud and he dropped Virgil Ortiz. Now they weren't official knockdowns, but that's debatable. But the point is, the motherfucker hit hard and he got great timing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His problem is always his gas tank, man. He cannot last beyond, he can't keep it up more than 5-6 rounds, man. He start fading after that.
Yeah, and what's my man name that likes Morrell? That's the kind of guy I would like to see Morrell fight. Not saying him per se, but that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a champion, just a tough guy. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't see nobody at 168 that's gonna do nothing with him.
I'm gonna see what's his strength. Is he got fast hands? Like what's his whole?
He got he got fast hands. He in and out. He got
power.
He don't.
Wait, is he a Dominican fighter?
Yeah, he's Latin.
Yeah,
he's a Latin guy.
It don't look like. It don't look
no,
like.
But what is he, Puerto Rican or Dominican? Because that'd be making the difference, man. Because they're Dominican fighters. I don't know what's going on with them.
I'm
Dominican.
not sure.
He's Dominican or Cuban, I think.
I think he's Dominican. Yeah,
I think he's Dominican.
Dominican or Cuban.
Who?
He's not Puerto Rican. David.
No, he's Dominican. He Dominican.
He Cuban.
He's Cuban. Okay.
I know he wasn't Puerto Rican.
But look, when you watch him, it don't look like he 11-0, bro. It don't look like. It look like he's seasoned. He can fight. That nigga can fight.
Well, if he's Cuban, he probably really 37 years old.
Yeah, he might not be 25.
He probably 35.
He got hands. He first round.
Because what's his name? what's the fuck his name? The one that Arrow beat up, man. Ugas. That motherfucker about 45 years old, man.
Yeah, Ugas is 45 years old. That motherfucker ain't no 37. I don't care what nobody says.
You said right, he was 37
Ugas.
5 years ago.
Yeah, Ugas was 37 5 years ago. That motherfucker ain't no 37 years old, man. So you know what's crazy, man, is Terrence Crawford is the oldest active welterweight right now, ain't he? And especially out of the top 10 or so, he's the oldest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
And
would
probably,
think,
yeah.
he number 5.
You know, he's
in
the longest
oldest-
reigning champion in boxing.
He number
yeah,
5 in champions. He the 5th oldest in champions in all boxing.
that's crazy, bro. Like it really don't seem like Bud is 36 years old. It seems like he's younger than a lot of these dudes.
Because he
You
don't
know what I'm
party.
saying? Yeah, that partying, it really be fucking people up, huh?
Just
You know,
just
yeah, oh
like
yeah, that
sport.
alcohol is poison when you're a fighter, man. And also what I
Yeah.
like about Bud, he supports these guys, these lower level guys. He goes into the fights and supports these guys, man. I
He
respect
was
that.
supporting Boots. He was supporting Boots.
I
You
seen
know what I'm saying?
the Queens of Boxing talking about, and what the hell is Bud doing at the damn weigh-in? Like, he could be at the weigh-in. What the fuck are you
What
talking
do you
about?
mean? What is he doing there? What?
Yeah, talking what the hell he doing at the damn weigh-in. They just mad because he beat up Spence.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they still.
they Spence fans, those ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
she talking about before the fight, talking about the first one talking about, yeah, I think Spence gonna do something bad to him, sis. And then the other one was like, well, me, at first I was picking the 10th round, but after the weigh-in, I'm saying a 7th round stoppage.
Yeah, like what was so bad at the weigh-in that
Right.
you think that Earl gonna really get him now? Like what? Because Earl was salty about getting losing the coin flip
Right. They
or
just
Yeah, I
something.
don't know. Hey,
they
let me
just
ask y'all
talking.
this, man, about Andrade, man. You know, he didn't quit, but to me, he submitted, bro, in a
I
in a,
think he
in a
submitted.
peaceful way. Like EJ, what I've gained so much. I'm an EJ fan at this point. The way he didn't
Yeah,
complain after he got his ass whooped, and the way he kept trying to get up, even though he was getting killed, he
that's a
had the
warrior.
warrior spirit, and I
Yeah,
respect that, bro. He
yeah.
earned
Yeah,
that for me.
but
He earned it.
Andrade on the way to the corner, bro, he looked bad. Like he looked like he was about to fall out. EJ didn't look like that going to the corner, but
Yeah,
No,
AJ did, man. That dude's face was red, and
yeah, but
come
I
on,
mean,
man. He looked like Martin, man.
he wasn't like stumbling though. Like
yeah.
Andrade looked like he was finna
Andrade
fall
was
out,
out
bro.
of it. Yeah, I don't. It looked like he got hit in the face with a sledgehammer or something. The way he was looking,
Yeah,
he
he
was
looked
fucked up.
bad, bro. That was
Because it
Yeah,
looked like the corner, they said, we're going to stop the fight. And I think it seemed like Andre was just agreeing with the stoppage. He said,
he
okay, y'all going to
capitulated.
stop
Yeah,
it? Cool.
he capitulated.
it.
I
It
think he
it
told him. He
it
told him
didn't
to
seem
stop it.
like
He
the
Didn't
didn't
ref.
fall
It
on his
didn't seem
shield,
like the
bro.
ref.
He didn't.
It didn't seem like the ref told him that though. Like the ref, like
Yeah, but that don't mean you can say, okay, y'all can stop it. Y'all stopping it? Okay. No, like EJ, he was pissed off when they stopped the fight with Bud. He was like, hell no, what y'all
he? Yeah,
doing?
he wanted to go out on his shield. He wanted to go out on his
Yeah, I
shield. Man.
respect that, bro.
It's just a different mentality, man. Like Boo
yeah.
Boo, you know, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Homie is just like. You can't fight mediocre competition and be inactive. You can only do one or the other. You can't really do both in boxing. Like if you ain't getting the best names, then you got to just do a gang of fights with different styles of fighters to get a lot of fights under your belt with different kind of guys. So even if you're not getting the top names, you're still getting a gang of experience. So when your opportunity comes, you're ready, but you can't be inactive and be fighting mediocre competition, man. Like that, and that's what did him in. You know what I'm
I think
saying? Like,
my thing about that fight is he first off he was moving up, and his first fight when he fought at that weight, his power didn't resonate. I was looking like that shit. He ain't got no power at 168, and everybody,
yeah,
oh, that's his first fight at 168. Blah blah blah. Everybody picking on the win. Then when he fought Benavidez, you could see he was hitting him, but that shit ain't have no power
But
on
he
it.
a 154 pounder, man. That's what he really is, bro. He's
So
maybe 160 at best, but he ain't no 168 pounder. He
and
looked like a
so
puffed
look,
up 168 pounder. That's what he looked
that's
like.
and that's the whole resume thing. Now that name is on his resume, on Benavidez's resume, but he won no challenge. That
What
Morel
I'm
is a
saying is nobody else
168
is trying to jump in
pounder.
there with Boo Boo, man.
That's
Nobody.
true. But all I'm saying is he get the credit for the win, but that's not like Morel is a 168 pounder. So that's different, bro. So the name is not as important as the fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Like Canelo's not a real true 168 pounder. Not really.
Not
Yeah,
really,
Canelo's a
but he been there
154
for a
pounder.
while, bro, and he did
Yeah,
a lot
yeah. I
at
mean,
the weight
yeah,
class.
but I'm talking about just
He just built like a fucking tank. That's what Canelo's whole thing. That motherfucker,
Yeah.
he looked like he got adamantium on his bone. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, hold up. This Bud reaction immediately after the fight.
Benavidez tonight, man, and how
Oh man, he looked spectacular. He did wonderful. You know, I can't. Hey, A plus plus.
is he one of the best offensive fighters in the game?
One of them, definitely.
What makes him that, bud?
You know what I mean? He's just relentless. You know what I mean? His pressure, but it's smart pressure. You know, he coming behind his jab. He throwing straight punches. He going to the body, going in up and down. He just got to tighten up a little bit on his defense. But other than that, man, he good. He ready for Canelo.
We know you want Canelo. How's it look? How's that fight look?
That's what Bud had to say about Benavidez, man. High praise for.
you see how he broke his game down that quick?
Yeah,
That
broke it down.
computer.
Take pressure.
I know Bud said he don't want no parts of that big motherfucker either. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that doesn't make sense.
No, right. That don't
Bud,
make no type of sense.
yeah, I see. They was asking him about that. And, you know, basically it's because him and Canelo have similar dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Same height, same type of
I
frame, but
believe
Bud
Bud
got
can
them
stop
long ass
Canelo,
arms.
bro. I know it sounds crazy, but I believe he can stop Canelo.
Ooh.
Hey,
If he stopped Canelo, they really gonna accuse that motherfucker of being on the juice.
That's my
If he stopped
YouTube
Canelo.
name.
It didn't help Andrade that the snack program did.
Exactly.
No, it
That's
sure
my
the hell didn't. But you know, do you know how they do it though? Bud has the special snack. All the other guys, they
right.
don't really have the real snack. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Did you see how Derrick James checked his gloves after the fight?
Yeah, I saw
Like,
that.
what did
I
this
saw
dude have
that.
in these gloves, man? He was hitting my guy with.
Yeah, but people never give Bud credit for hitting like a fucking mule. And the motherfucker
Right.
could punch. He's been able to punch his whole career. Like you listen to people talk about him. Sean Porter told a story a while back where he said when they were in the amateurs, Bud knocked this dude out cold, but somehow he still lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know them amateur rules be weird. He said Bud knocked him out cold, but you know somehow he still ended
I
up.
think that was Ugas, bro. I think that was the Ugas fight.
Well,
Well,
we
he
see
didn't say the
Ugas keep
name,
getting
but
knocked out, man. He need to retire.
He beat
man,
Ugas.
Delorme damn near knocked Ugas out. Did y'all see that back in 2017?
Yeah.
Tom Delorme damn near knocked Ugas ass out, man.
Look,
You know, because Delorme can punch.
I would say 2 years now. My name was Bud gonna stop Spence way before the fight was made, before he fought Porter and all that. And now
We've been called that.
Now was Bud gonna stop Canelo. I said I changed it right after the Spence fight. So that's if they fight, that's what's gonna happen, bro. He gonna
Well, you know,
stop that.
people, Bud got them arms like motherfucking Luffy from One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
Yeah.
got them long ass arms and then he got them big ass hands. You know, that
Yeah.
motherfucker's hands are the size of a damn cruiserweight.
People
So, you know,
they don't realize that arm reach he got, how
yeah.
much of an asset that is. They don't be paying attention.
Yeah.
Especially
Who's the
with
guy
how
that
fast his
Casey
hands are.
outfought? Who's the guy that Casey outfought?
Where he got power and
Neverett.
Man, never red hands look like you got Andre the Giant hands, man. Kawhi Leonard hands.
Yeah, he got some
What is
big
that,
ass
man?
hands too.
You said Kawhi Leonard.
He got Kawhi Leonard hands, man.
Yeah, he got some big ass hands too.
Nice, man.
But
Yeah.
like Bud, he know, like, see how Charlo couldn't stop Benavidez, even though he been out the ring. Bud know how to place his punches. That's why he a knockout
Yeah,
artist.
he got that snap.
But you might realize too, Benavidez might have been stronger at 168, man, because he was a big welterweight. Could have been drained a little bit.
Benavidez was.
That's why he lost, but he might have been stronger at more durable at 168. He might have been.
Nah,
He might have been, bro.
Ain't nobody drop him or stop him except Bud.
No, I get that, but when you're, I'm not saying the reason Bud did that, but when you're killing yourself to make weight, that is a factor. Your punch resistance.
Yeah, I hear that. I just feel like Bud know how to hit you, bro. Like Bruce Lee, them pressure points. He know what he's doing in that ring.
Oh, I agree 100%. We can get an argument out of me because Danny couldn't stop him either. So Danny could punch, but he, you know what I mean. Benavidez is a tough dude, man. Like Bushido say, man. If you got a back alley fight, I want that dude on one of my soldiers, man.
For sure. Benavidez is a tough motherfucker, man. When
No.
Bud hit him with that counter uppercut, though, he turned his lights off. It was like all that power left his legs. He turned his switch off.
He went to the shadow realm, man.
Hold up, Jose. He got the fighting spirit like a motherfucker, right? But when you watching him, he to me, he looks like he's kind of shot. He look like a shot fight. He still got that fire in him.
Yeah.
in there fighting, he just kind of winging punches, a lot of arm punches at times, and he loses his sense of boxing and technical aspect of the game.
I heard he was a lot better before he got shot in that
I was
leg.
just gonna say that and that's the reason too, because he can't do what he know what he want to do, but he can't do it because he don't got the movement.
Weight on that
He
leg,
got
like
that mobility no more. Yeah,
And let's be clear, he's
that's
still 28-3, even with the loss to Charlo. He's not like he's, you know what I
Right.
mean? Because when Bud beat him, he was an undefeated fighter, bro.
Yep. He
you know what I don't like about that though is what I don't like about when people discuss the Bud and Benavidez fight. These motherfuckers make it seem like Benavidez got rolled straight from the ER to the ring to fight Bud and shit. They don't tell you that shit was 2 years after. So
Well,
he
you know,
fought
feeds their narrative, though.
But you know,
right.
that's when anybody Bud fight, bro. They got 100 reasons.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Bud
true.
is the only person to stop Jose.
Right.
The only person
Even
to
knock
stop
him down, let alone stop him. Yeah.
Look, the only person to stop Jose, the only person to stop Sean Porter, the only person to stop Errol Spence. Like this goes on and on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these motherfuckers be proud to say that. They be like, yeah, because there's always something wrong with these people when he fight them. Like they boldly say that shit, bro. Like
You know
they
what?
don't have no
I like
problem.
Fernando Vargas' son, man. He could fight.
You
talking about Jesse?
Oh, which one?
Yeah, did he get
the one that
younger
just fought?
Fight, man.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The one that just fought.
Is he a junior? Right? He's a junior.
I think he's Fernando Jr. Yeah, he can fight, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen him. He decent.
Yeah. Him and somebody else is on a collision course sometime in the near future. Who is it?
The boy we just talked about, probably.
Abdullah Mason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be on a collision course in the near future. I think Emilio Vargas. I think they fought on the same card, right?
Vargas. It's a Vargas, though. It's his son. I know that. I
It's one of the sons. It's either Fernando Jr. or Emilio or something like that.
think it's Emilio.
Emilio, yeah.
Yeah. He looked impressive. I think they're gonna be on a collision course in the near future. Those are some of the younger fighters that's like under 20 and shit to be looking forward to in the future.
Yeah.
So,
let me just say this. Remember how they moved for the pops, Fernando Vargas, how they had him fighting all those killers so young?
Yeah, they
They didn't do him no favors, man.
You don't always I know that people say he's ready for this guy or that guy and this guy. I'm just speaking in general. Yeah, but sometimes you can't move that young boy like that. It'd be too many killers too soon.
Yeah, he fought all of them too. He fought every single killer at what was he at 154 when he was fighting in his prime?
Yeah, and they prime, bro.
He got in there with all of them, bro. Like in that era, man, it wasn't none of that moving funny and I don't want to fight this guy, but I'll fight. It was a little bit of that, but all them dudes fought each other, bro.
Because we ain't have all these interim and Reggie belts and
all these comment sections and shit. We ain't have none of that.
Yeah, because the fighters, the fans help you now. The fans are getting behind that bullshit.
They'll help you duck like a motherfucker.
And like I tell people, I'll argue anybody. The guy who's had the best resume in boxing over the last 25 years or so, Oscar De La Hoya, man. He fought the guys in their primes, man. He fought his prime Shane
Mosley too, though. You got to put Shane Mosley.
He fought Fernando. He fought Tito. Man, he fought these guys in their primes, not in the back end.
And sometimes people be willing, like Sean Porter was willing to fight anybody. Bud was willing to fight anybody, but he just couldn't get the fight. So sometimes it don't be a fighter fault though. But some people,
Oscar even gave Floyd his shot. He passed the crown to Floyd.
Right, took that 30%. Mm-hmm.
But
you gotta pay to get the crown. I agree with that.
I gotta get ready to shut the show down, you guys. Oscar fought everybody. Dragon Leg, he fought everybody
in their prime.
Yeah,
Pacquiao,
everybody.
Yeah,
Oscar got one of the best, amazing boxing. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Monday morning stream. Demetrius Andrade. Did he quit? I don't know. I don't think so. You know, I think he had enough though.
Y'all want the right thing.
Yeah. Y'all just want to see a dead body. Demetrius Andrade gave it his best effort. And I look forward to seeing what's next for him. I think he should go back down to 160 though, if he's looking to continue his career. Subriel Mateus, one of the most lethal punchers, I think, at 140 pounds, probably one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. I think the Puerto Rican boxing fans got a fighter that they need to get behind. Is it because he's Afro-Latino? I don't know, but they need to get behind the dude. What else we got?
I got one quick question, Sheeta, before you go, man. What's up with the other the relationship channel, man?
Oh shit. Man, I've been kind of busy slacking and shit behind the scenes. I'm gonna get shit going back on there soon.
Don't do your most numbers, man.
It's a lot of boxing going
That's
on.
a diamond
too
in the
right
rough.
now.
You flirting with, man. That's a diamond in the rough. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I know. I really want to be able to do live streams on there so I can kind of get the test the temperature of the conversation, because that's a sensitive. That shit could be real sensitive to a lot of people. So and they don't like to monetize a lot of that shit. So I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about doing everything over there. So it's still a work in progress, bro. But it's definitely gonna get going. And we're gonna have some real good discussions on that channel relatively soon. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building, salute to everybody in the chat, salute to everybody that donated to the Cash App. Much love to all you guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.
Peace, y'all.